What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about OnyxCoin today, XCN. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, you guys. It's the 19th of May, 7 hours, 45 minutes left in the day. Here we are at 1.97 cents right now. Down a little bit, down 2%. We had a low of 1.9 cents as it stands, but nothing crazy, right? We're still just consolidating right in this range here. Crypto fund inflows hit 7.5 billion in 2025. That was the notification I just got. Yeah, finding support right above this prior area of resistance, still consolidating here. I don't think that we're going to break out to the downside, right? We were a little bit volatile, up and down and up and down, but now we're tightening up. Volume's coming to an end here. We're postured very well on the 4-hour RSI to bounce here and get into the overbought zone. When we do bounce, when we do get into the overbought zone, that's where the magic's going to happen. This was fun. This was a fun little run here from the low at about 1.6 cents all the way up to 2.2 cents, that 40% pump. That was a nice little fun run. This next one's going to be bigger. It's likely going to be a lot bigger. And we're probably going to run, I would think, directly all the way up to, something around 3.6 cents, if not at least the high here of 2.7 cents, right? And obviously we're going higher. I just mean like this initial, right? We moved up and then we stopped. Might we move up here and then stop again? Might we move up here and then stop again before? We don't have to move at one pace. We don't have to. It wouldn't surprise me, right? OnyxCoin does like to move at that very fast pace, but we do have reasons to find turbulence ahead is all I'm trying to say. Ultimately, when we break out of this area here, this horizontal channel, we're not stopping until we hit 5.5 cents or somewhere around there, right? Something in that area there. That's where we're going. But there might be stops along the way. That's all I'm trying to offer, right? It might not look like this all the way up there. Or maybe it does. Who knows? Maybe it's exactly like that, but we'll see. Oftentimes with bull flags, right, the flag itself or the flag pole, once you break out of the flag, the next flag pole's at a slightly lesser incline of a slope, right? It's not common. I shouldn't say it's not common. It's less common to get exact replicas of each other, right, as far as robustness goes and the overall growth goes. But maybe you do. Sometimes it happens, and with exceptionally strong conditions, it can happen. This thing is an exceptionally strong altcoin, and it is an exceptionally strong conditions. You've been consolidating now for over a month. Most cryptos haven't been doing that. You've been doing it in a very nice, high and tight horizontal channel right here, very bullish formation, especially when you're dealing with this kind of lead into it, right? We're right below the overbought, so when we get overbought, I mean, the last time we got overbought, it was fantastic. The time before that we got overbought was fantastic. The time before that, it was also fantastic. I can't imagine that it's going to be anything less than fantastic. But if we see a move up, something like this to 5.5 cents, if it takes a little bit of time like this, we kind of move sideways. I wouldn't think that it takes from November 4th to December 4th. I don't think it's going to take a whole month to get there. In fact, I would expect that we're there by the end of this month. So we'll be at a pretty fast pace, but maybe not a 3-day time frame pace, right? Something like that. I very much believe we're going to go up there, but the next targets to consider, if we take a high to low here, high there to a low there, would be 3.3 cents to 4 cents, somewhere in that area. If we take a high here and we put it at the low here, might be 3.2 cents to about 4 cents again, yeah. If we find resistance there, that's fine. OnyxCoin is not broken, right? Even if it moves a little bit differently, it's not broken. We're fine. We're still going to 5.5 cents, 5.6 cents, 5.2 cents, something in that area. That's happening. And it likely, I think we're going to get a good kickoff any day now. I mean, we got 7 hours, 41 minutes left in the day today. It could be by the end of today, you guys, that we're not just above 2 cents, but we're above like 3 cents. We're above 2.5 cents. We're above this high here, whatever. It could be by the end of today. If not, sometime tomorrow. Any day now. If it's not today or tomorrow, the next day. Sometime soon. This week, we are breaking out. It's happening this week. I'm very confident that it does. But we'll see. Time will tell. 1 hour time frame here. Neutral with a bearish tilt to it. Not going to lie. A little bit of a bearish tilt, but you're moving down without volume. Your volume's coming in here a little bit to the green side. Volume is absolutely absent as you're moving down. Here you had a little bit of volume present while you're moving down, but that was about it. Other than that, it's only coming in really on the green side here. I'm curious to see what happens. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. Here at 1.97 cents right now, if we were to drop down even below this low, if we were to go down to like 1.8 cents, I'm fine with that. I'll buy more if we go down there. I will. I'll buy more if we go down to 1.8 cents. Test me, OnyxCoin. I'm not going to fail. I'll buy more. Why would I buy more there? Because it's right here at prior areas of resistance. It's right there. Prior areas of support, prior areas of resistance right there. Perfect area to find support. And then it cools off the RSI a little bit more. I'm down, but I don't think that we get that. If we do get that, the only reason I'm talking about it is not because I expect it to happen, but because if it happens, it's time to buy. It's not time to sell. It's not time to panic. That's a good opportunity. And then we're going to rip to the upside. If we don't go down, we're just going to rip to the upside. If we don't rip to the upside, we're going to move sideways. If we don't go down, we're going to move sideways. And then we're going to rip to the upside. It's all paths take us higher. Just depends on when, right? 4-hour time frame, if we're looking at this here, 4-hour RSI, bullish as hell, like I was saying, right? Bouncing off the 50. You rejected the 65. That's okay. Back down at the 50 now. I don't think that you're going to move down lower. I mean, you can, but just generally speaking, you know, you don't see this whenever you're moving lower. Here, you kind of did. Generally, it's more like this. You kind of move down with the purpose. You move down with the purpose, right? Something like that. Here, we're kind of meandering, but time will tell. Looking for a double bottom on the 4-hour right at the 50 here. I think we're going to get it. I think if we were to go lower, we would have done it on the last candle that we had, which we wicked all the way down and then pulled back up by the end of that to close bullishly there. I think that we're going to bounce from here. Looking at this on a 4-hour period, I'm very convinced that it's going to be any day now. Like, it really could be by the end of the day that we're starting to break out of this and we're moving higher, and then tomorrow, boom, we're ripping and going through new price territory. I don't know, you know, and if not today or tomorrow, the next day. Like this 4-hour time frame, it does not take a lot of time. 3 days from now, we're up here. Once we're in the overbought zone again, you guys, we're going to be ripping. It's going to be more lived in than this. This was just a quick dip into the overbought zone and then a quick sell out of it. This is going to be more prolonged exposure to the overbought zone and will create probably a more prolonged experience to the upside as well. So load your bags, pack your bags, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, you guys. Absolutely, OnyxCoin is still on a path to 26 to 32 cents. That's where we're going. The land of the promised, it's happening. And I'm not phased by that at all. I'm not phased on that. I very much believe that's what's going to happen. We're all going to make a lot of money. Let's get rich together. I got nothing else for you guys. Hit the like button, subscribe. Bye-bye.